Hey guys, wow, who is so consistent? This is weird. Hi. So I had my post-op today. So we're talking about surgery. If you didn't see my one video I made this week, one of the videos I made this week, because I made like four. Oh my God. I had surgery on my ovaries. They called it a cystectomy. Cystectomy? I don't know. Anyway, I had cysts on my ovaries. They were gigantic. I'm going to show you the picture again because it's absolutely crazy. So, those ovaries. Look how big these cysts are. That's wild. They literally could not have gotten any bigger or I probably would have died. I don't know if that's true, but still, that's crazy. And then this is the after. What? Wild. So, I went for my post-op today. My surgery was on the 19th of September. So I went today to get my post-op. It's been, like 2 weeks or something? Maybe like a little less than 2 weeks. Because I had it on a Thursday and it's a Tuesday. So, I had little bandages on my stomach still, like they were like big bandages and then there were like little bandages under it, and they told me to take the big bandages off but don't take the little bandages off under it, they'll fall off on their own or something. They didn't. So when I went there, they peeled those little bandages off and looked at my incisions, and they look fantastic. Thank you so much. So I am doing everything right. I'm healing extremely well, and they said that I can go back to work 2 weeks earlier than expected. So it was supposed to be 6 weeks out of work, but because everything looks so good and I'm healing so well and everything's good, they said that I could go back on the 14th with restrictions. So that means no excessive bending or like lifting over 15 pounds. So I'm hoping my work can like accommodate that, because it's a lot of bending. It's a lot of bending. Because I put books away. I work at a library and I shelve books. So for 2 weeks I might have to maybe not shelve books. I don't know how they're going to do that. Or just not shelve the books that are on the bottom shelf, because I can't be bending over like that. It's a lot. Until the 31st, when that is my full 6 weeks post-op, and then I'll be fine. So I guess the options are don't come back until the 31st and not have restrictions, or go back the 14th and have restrictions for 2 weeks. So hopefully they'll be able to accommodate the restrictions. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. Like, I could just sit down and like check in and out books and stuff. Like, there's other stuff to do. It's just that my particular job is to shelve. But I'm sure there's something else I could do in the meantime just for 2 weeks. Hopefully, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I haven't talked to them yet about it. I need to call HR. Well, I'm going to send an email to HR with a picture of my doctor's note from my doctor, and hopefully they can accommodate that. I'm hoping. So if they can, I get to go back to work next Monday, the 14th, and then he said that I could start doing Uber Eats again like next week, because it's not so hard on my body, which is fantastic, because I thought like November 1st I could go back to doing Uber Eats and making a little bit of money on the side, but that's like 3 weeks early. So hopefully I can get a little bit of money in the meantime. And I'm planning on, I'm gonna have to message my friend Vani, who also volunteers at the animal shelter, because I kind of want to see if I can like partner up with her, and she can let the dogs out into like a play yard, and I could play with the dogs, like sit down and pet them and play with them and everything. Because I am dying to go back to the animal shelter. I'm losing my mind. So if I can go back but have her let the dogs into the play yard so I can play with them with her, that would be incredible. So I'm gonna bring it up to her. She said Like, if there's anything you need during surgery, let me know. I'm healing very well. I don't need like help with any of that. It's just I would really like to go back to the shelter a little bit early, but I won't be able to do that if I have to be the one to let the dogs out and like walk them. I can't do that. It's too much on my stomach. So I'm going to mention it to her, see what she says. I'm sure she'll be okay with it, because like when I was training, like a new volunteer training, she would help me and she would let the dogs out and then like show me how to do everything. And I mean, I know how to do it now, but it would be nice if I could just, hang out with her for the day and have her let the dogs out. I don't see how that would be a problem. We get along really well. So I'm going to ask her about it, see what she says. He did say, like, this most likely will come back, and if it does, it most likely will be cancerous. So he said most likely, if it does come back and it's cancerous and all that, we would probably have to take out, I don't know if he said like the entire like ovaries or uterus or what. I don't really understand human anatomy, but basically he said that we would probably have to take everything out because of the risks, which I'm okay with. But my mom said if it all has to come out, you immediately go into menopause, and that sounds terrible. So that would be the only thing that would make me not want to do that, because I want to adopt anyway, so it's not like I want to have my own baby. So I'm not worried about stuff like that. I'm not worried about like bearing my own child. And he even said, like, give yourself a month and then you can like start planning your family. You're fine. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go have a baby next month. Like, no, but it's kind of cool that I'm healing so well that, I could be prepared for that if that's what I wanted to do, but it's definitely not. Yeah, if this happens again, I'm gonna tell him to take everything out. I can't do this a third time. Like, this is really hard on the body and the mind. I was talking about in some of the other videos that this was extremely traumatizing, and I can't imagine doing this. Honestly, I can't imagine doing this again, but if I have to, I will, but it's not happening a third time. Like, take it all out. I'm not doing this. I can't do this more than twice in my life. Like, this is a lot. So I have an ultrasound in 4 months, so they're going to monitor me basically, just make sure that it's not growing back, because they were borderline tumors or something. Like, they weren't clear, they had stuff in them, and they were like, I don't need radiation or anything, but like they're not good. So that's something to keep in mind too. I don't want to put myself in any kind of harm if I don't have to. Just get it out. But since I'm young and childless, they wanted to make sure that everything stayed intact, which is completely understandable. I appreciate that. So anyway, that's where we're at. I drove myself for the first time since surgery. I was a little anxious, but I did it. I'm very proud of myself. It was 30 minutes away in downtown Orlando. If you have ever driven in downtown Orlando, it's awful. It's very confusing, but I did it, so go me. Then I had a gift card, so I got a free drink at Starbucks. And then I went to 2J's and had matzo ball soup and a turkey sandwich. It was really good. So I am glad that this is all over. I'm excited to go back to work and excited to go back to the animal shelter and have life resume. I am excited that this is a shorter, like, time than I thought it would be, not only to get paid, but also because I hate being at home. Like, I don't know if I'm like the opposite of a homebody, but like I love getting out of the house. It's going to be nice to not have to be homebound, because basically if Nick wasn't here, I was home by myself, like just doing whatever. So now it'll be nice to at least like get out of the house and do whatever I want to do. Nick is typing. What is he saying? Hopefully he's home earlier than he thought. I'm done at 4. Yay! He is usually done at 6, but today he's done at 4. I get to see him 2 hours early. How exciting. I am so lucky to have him. I talked to my mom earlier today and told her the good news that I get to go to work 2 weeks early. And she stayed from Tuesday to Sunday when my surgery was on Thursday. And she got to kind of see, like, how me and Nick work together and, like, interact with each other. And she's like, they got a weird dynamic. Like, we're not, like, super lovey and, oh, honey, oh, sweetie. We're not like that. We're like, you're dumb. But we're completely in love with each other. So, she thought that was interesting, like, how we interact, and, like, kind of got to understand that a little bit more, because I think before she thought maybe he wasn't very affectionate or something. But, like, we are not very affectionate with each other. Like, just in the way we talk and the way we interact, we're like, I don't know, we're like, we have a weird dynamic, I guess, but that's just how we are. And she was like, I got to understand that a little bit more, because she said she's very much not like that in relationships. Like, she's like very, I guess, more like outwardly caring, but like you can tell in our actions how much we care about each other. Like, he took off work for my surgery. He wanted to be there. He wanted to make sure that I was okay. The actions that he does, like, you can tell how much he cares. It's just that he says it differently, which I appreciate. Like, that's just how we are. So anyway, I appreciate him. I'm excited for him to come home. I got him 2 J's to go. So he also has matzo ball soup and a turkey sandwich, and we also got a cake, like a slice of banana. It's like a banana chocolate cake slice from 2 J's, and I'm really excited to try it. I've never had it before, so we're gonna have that. We're probably gonna make like a beefaroni type thing tonight. We like doing that with ground beef and noodles and like tomato soup. And other stuff. Like, you spice it up, but it tastes really good. I think that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. Sounds delicious. And that cake for dessert. So very exciting stuff. Aww, that's really cute. Anyway, I put up yarn. Like, I have a bunch of yarn. I put it up on Facebook, and someone messaged me and says that they work with a group of women at a senior center, and they crochet and donate everything for, like, homeless people. And they try to get donated yarn, but that doesn't happen often, so we end up buying yarn. So they want, like, I put a bundle up for $30, but they want it for $20 because they crochet and, like, donate it all. So that's really cool. Aw. I'm probably going to cut her some kind of better deal than that. I'm going to look around and see what I have, because that's not the only yarn I have. So I'm going to take a look. I think I have 4 tubs of yarn, like 4 boxes of yarn. So I think I'm going to talk to her about that, see what I can do with her, because that was only 1 box of yarn. And that made 3 posts, $30 each, and I have more over there. So I'm going to work out a deal with her, so that way, that's really nice. So the senior center gets, like, a bunch of yarn, and homeless in the area get nice, cute little clothes and hats and cute stuff. So that's really cool. That's really sweet. I love when people do stuff with the community. Like, that's awesome. So I'll talk to her about that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video, little update. I am feeling pretty good. My back still hurts. My back has been hurting every day of my life, but I think I'm going to be getting a lot better. I keep telling myself, take your ibuprofen, because there is some, swelling and inflammation, and I think it'll help my back too, so I really need to get better about taking my ibuprofen. But anyway, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go do some stuff, see if when Nick gets home, maybe we can find the rest of that yarn, and I'll be back in another video. I'm probably going to do a pick your poison video next, or maybe another like hot takes or another self-love video. I really like these little card games, and I have them all just like here on my desk and like around, so I need to like get them done. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.